is this is my SSTO, and I remember Veos did a great video where he took this SSTO and he made it like way better. And I'm trying to remember what he did. I know one of them was to actually put these on the back of these. He took this off, he took this off, and he replaced it with... And now I forgot, and I went, oh, you have some really good ideas, Veos. This was like a few weeks ago. And then I know he involved also putting that on. He made the wings smaller. I'm just gonna botch this. No. So I'm gonna apologize to Veos right now because I have totally forgotten all the great ideas that he did have. Yeah, I don't care. I think you're gonna work anyway. All the great ideas that he did have for. I think, as I do recall, though, it did have too much oxidizer, so I'm going to take out half the oxidizer from these cans. That might be all I'm going to do. He had a great video on improvements to this plane, and I've completely forgot. Okay, but what we are going to do is good. We have Jeb and Bill. We're going to look in the cargo. Just have those stuff. We're going to bring up a Clampetron regular docking port. Are you really not going to fit in there for me? You are a stinky. You are a stinky. What if I use the cargo containers? How much volume does that docking port take up? The regular Clampetron docking port packing volume is 800 liters of packing volume I need. That's 180 liters. That is 600 liters. That's a lot of packing volume. That's like one of these. I'm not going to put one of those on there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stick this on the back and hope that it's not going to be too horrific in terms of drag. And if it is, it is. Okay, let's do it. We're going to go up, we're going to install this docking port, and that's what we're going to do to install. But you know what? We're just going to do this. We're just going to do this. Okay, so we are aiming for you, right? Wafflebird Rescue 1. Set as target. Okay. Let's just go. Let's just go. Brakes off. View free. Throttle up, fire up engines. We're off. We're off, we're off, we're off, we're off. Oh, it really wants to. One way, there we go. Alright, we'll take this up, put on the docking port, and then in the interim between now and next week, I'll think about a fuel barge, think about actually rescuing that Wafflebird tank. Because it's hard for me once I've accepted a contract, especially now that I've invested a little bit into trying to get this stupid thing to work. Oh my gosh, this is really not... This thing, oh, you know what? The docking port, of course, is probably completely messing this thing up. That's why this thing's difficult to fly. It's got a big chunk of drag up here at the top. Big chunk of drag. Well, one thing I did do with this thing between the last time you saw it, as you might recall, it had electricity challenges. Oh my gosh, that docking port is making this challenging. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I did put on 2 Z1K batteries back here. So this thing shouldn't have electricity issues anymore. But right now it's having flight control issues. And I have little doubt that it's because of this. This might not have been the best way to bring up the docking. Big red drag line coming off of that. It really wants to pitch up. And every time I try and roll a little bit, it wants to, it's hard to control. We'll get it. Here, let's pick up some speed. That's what I need, is speed. More speed, baby. But it's okay, because Jebediah can fly anything. No, he had a really nice connector. I'll look at the video. He made the whole thing smaller too, still bringing up the same payload, which of course is different. Well, he's so much better at these things. I'm not, you know, I'm gonna slap it together and push it into orbit type of guy, as my previous vessel kind of demonstrates. Okay, R. Let's level off a little bit, getting close to 20 kilometers. Oh boy, it wants to roll. Don't roll. Just get speed. Can we get you up to 14 kilometers per second? Or am I just going to go to rocket mode and call it a day? Go to rocket mode. I want to get 14. 14 kilometers. Come on. Or 1.4 kilometers per second is what I'm trying to say. Okay. There we go. Now we'll do it. That was just a wanted to be there. Up here a little bit. Get that apoapsis up in the air. Up in the air like you just don't care. Start reducing throttle here. Apoapsis is about a minute away. Now that the air's thinner, this thing's behaving a lot better. Drag on this guy is no longer a concern. Hopefully it has not messed up our ability to get into orbit. Inclination like 0.3 degrees, that's not bad. I see we've got over 1,150 meters per second at delta V left, and we're at 2 kilometers per second, a lot of velocity, so I think we're okay. Let's lock this to prograde. Why did I put another docking port? Because this guy's whole mission is to attach a docking port to that monstrosity that I just put into orbit, because I had forgotten to put a docking port on it, so that we can bring up a fuel barge next week and fuel that thing off and send it off to rescue our rescuee in solar orbit. And I thought, rather than spending a ton more time in the VAB, because I've already spent enough time in the VAB, why not build something that I know works? That's it. This wouldn't fit into the cargo container, so it's stuck to the side. That's the whole story. Inclination still 0.3 degrees. That's okay. We did good. You did good, Jeb. I know the engineers kind of messed you up there a little bit by sticking this big thing on the side, but you did a good job. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that. Born was saying, don't you have a grabber on that thing? And I was thinking about that as I was saying, dealing with this. Yes, I have a grabber on that thing. I could have used the grabber, but I'm a dummy. Oh well. Okay, we're at 80 kilometers on our apoapsis. Let's time warp up there. Might be losing a little bit of altitude on the apoapsis because we're still a little bit in the atmosphere here, but that's okay. We can do another little burn. It's not a big deal. The biggest deal is I'm at 4 times time warp and I'm not exactly gaining altitude very quickly. Yeah, we're down now under 79 kilometers for Apoap, but I don't care. That's okay. That'll work just as fine. Periapsis is over 47 kilometers, so like we're almost in an orbit. So this will take nothing to circularize once I'm out of the atmosphere, and I still have 776 meters per second left in this vehicle. So yeah, this thing is doing pretty good for us. Okay, almost out of the atmosphere. There we go. That. Okay. Lots of electric charge this time. Deploy our solar panel. Yeah, out of the atmosphere is out of the atmosphere. There is no low orbit drag in this game. No orbital decay. Okay. A little bit of throttle here. And that's in orbit. Okay, so just roll this a bit for the solar panels once the sun comes up. And consider ourselves to do a rendezvous. I can see I'm quite a ways behind. I knew I would be, but I was not in the mood to... I maybe should have, but I didn't. I wasn't in the mood to time warp around till... but I probably should have. Okay, I'm going to have to pop ahead orbits here. Here we go. Nope, that one passed. Just gonna have to tweak this down. Okay. Oh, 500 meters, I saw that. .100-meter separation. Okay. 100-meter separation. Unfortunately, that burn is 2 hours away because I didn't launch at the right time. I just said screw it and launch. So we'll have to do a little bit of time warping. There we go. I should also, because this is only a... Let's put these at 25. I noticed a 0.8 second burn. 3-second burn. Okay, lock that onto the maneuver node. Put this on rendezvous. I think I got a better balance, though, between the liquid fuel and the oxidizer now. Okay, won't go to full throttle. Start around now. And again, really looking at the intersect distance business over here more than the maneuver node. 200 meters. See if we can dial this in or dial it back with some RCS. Oh, I saw 117 meters. There we go. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. And we're going to be there in 16 minutes. Okay, we're pretty much pointed at it. Are you going to spin around? Oh, I'm still time warping. Stop it. There we go. Shoot. Gotta do some slowing down pretty quick. Hurry, hurry, Jebediah. I didn't realize I was still time warping there. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. No worries. No worries. As long as I can push this time to apoapsis up, or time to intercept up, I'm okay. All right. Hello there, Ahmed. How are you doing? Did you miss much? Well, you missed me fumbling to get this idiotic craft into orbit. I managed to eventually do it only because I took out almost all of the fuel out of this top stage. So what I'm going to have to do next episode is build some sort of fuel barge to refuel this thing so it can complete its mission to perform a rescue of a very, very foolish Kerbal. So I did not put a docking port on it, so that is why Jebediah and Bill are on their way here to install a docking port. And I'm thinking I'm going to put it right there. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. It's a good thing we got Jebediah, our expert pilot here, bringing this in. Switch over to RCS. Not a lot of RCS. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Oh, I still got to fix that. Usually I have it so that... probably close enough. Yeah, usually I have it so that the attitude controls are not on RCS because I don't like that. Gonna do this with eyeballs. Don't click that other solar panel, Jeb. What do you think? A little bit more. Okay, get out there, Bill. get some work done. So Bill's going to go out here. And these Kerbals have crazy long arms, so I'm hoping I can just do that. And do exactly this. Nicely done, Bill. Get back aboard. Now, can I actually dock? Retract that solar panel. Open up docking bay. Control from here. Set that as a target. Probably, let's turn off RCS. Probably roll this whole thing this way. I'm not sure if it will fit. We're going to find out, though. So we got to slide over sideways just a little bit. Oh, that helps. Looking for, I'm just trying to maneuver so that this is right in the center of the Navball, the target icon. There we go. Once you can see the prograde icon, it's easier because then you can just put the prograde icon over there. There we go. Now, is this going to make, it might not fit. It might clip these guys here. But we'll see how she does. Might just fit. Might just fit. Oh, there we go. We're there. Is it oh, RCS is still on. There we go. Turn that all off. So, oh, that was a tight squeeze. Look at that. It just, I think, scratched the paint there just a little bit. Probably should have just yawed a little bit over this way, but we're on there. That's okay. And that was done for absolutely no reason, just to give them somewhere to be.